Hey, did you know that Two Girls Shooting the Shit is on Instagram and Facebook? We'd love to hear your feedback, episode suggestions, or just chat with you about life. So follow, comment, and share.
But this is a benefit to our friendship. I feel like is that I wasn't you're like a mirror to me,
Oh,
showing me
damn.
like things. Dang, was that so?
That
Like
was deep.
no, but like you're showing me very honestly, sometimes too honestly, who I am.
Hey.
Hey Mo, how are you?
Hi, I'm fabulous. Actually, you
Oh,
know what? So I woke up this morning and then I went to the store. I guess I'm feeling okay. You know how it is. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm cold. I think it got cold real quick over here in Northern California.
Right?
I'm
It just
freezing
got cold. Like
out
it's
of
nice
nowhere.
today. We got yeah, out of nowhere here in Philly, but then it got nice again. It's a nice sunny day today.
Oh hell no, it's
Like I was
cold
kind
over
of
here.
sweating in this, and I got a sweater on.
I'm cold.
Hmm.
I'm cold. But whatever.
You are you cold?
I'm cold blooded.
Cold
So,
blooded.
what's
What are
up?
we talking about? I don't know. Speaking of cold blooded, you see what's going on with Dave Chappelle? Did you see his
No.
Netflix special? I haven't watched it yet, so I
He has
can't
a
talk
Netflix
about it.
special?
Yes,
Like a comedy special.
yes,
I can't wait. Now I have something to watch tonight.
yeah. So I can't wait to watch it, and I want to see what he says before I comment. So I don't know, but they're trying to cancel
Why is
him
it?
because
Oh
of
Lord.
like transgender or something. So, and I feel like this stuff is just used to divide people. Um, I was
He's
talking to
been
our
in trouble
previous,
with that
yeah,
though, right?
yeah. So yeah, they're trying to cancel him because he made an observation. So DaBaby, if anyone's not familiar, DaBaby is a rapper who's not the most innocent rapper. He made a comment about you know throw up your throw up your phones if you're not gay or something like basically
He
that's the
talked about
gist
that
of
on
it.
a live,
Yeah,
and I wasn't
yeah,
sure because I wasn't familiar with what had happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
homophobic.
Yes.
And Dave Chappelle made an observation like this guy killed someone, he murdered someone.
The baby.
DaBaby, I don't know if that's true. Now this is what Dave Chappelle said. I haven't gone
Oh,
in
I gotta
fact, I haven't
watch
looked it up.
this.
Yeah, but he said he murdered someone and nobody cared about that, but as soon as he talked about somebody gay or was talking about gay people, then all of a sudden he's canceled, and he wasn't canceled. But I just think that's interesting, though. It's a good.
That's an observation.
It's like the abortion thing. It's like the gay thing, the transgender. These are very minority. Oh no, I hate that word. But like these are very issues that are impacting a few people, and they're blowing it up to divide people.
I have an opinion,
What?
a comment.
Yeah.
Um, I don't have a problem with that. My view is if you are angry about something, speak up. If you
Hmm.
are mad that he killed somebody, then that's on you for not saying something. But if you are gay, lesbian, trans, queer, whatever, and you don't like what he said and you want to make a fuss about it, then you make a fuss about it. And I'm
Hmm.
not mad at you for making a fuss. Speak up. If you
Yeah.
have something you want to say, speak up. And I'm not gonna, I wouldn't be like, oh, but you didn't say this about, because I hear this a lot. um, we always talk about race, but I hear this a
Hmm.
lot when there's racial issues and stuff, and they're like, nobody stands up for this racial minority and stuff. Well, stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Black people always going to talk about something.
Hmm.
We're not going to be quiet. That's just part of how this has always been. And I think we're seeing it a lot now with the violence against like the Asian American Pacific Islander community is they're starting to speak up about stuff. Whereas I don't know that they've been as vocal before. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If you're not going to get angry about it and speak up for yourself, then you can't be mad. And
Mhm.
and if people in the
That's true.
LGBTQ community are being loud about not liking what he said, then good for them,
Hmm.
you know? So whatever. But I mean, that's a good observation he made.
Yeah, I thought that was a good observation because it's like, but it goes to that whole thing. Nobody cares about anything until it affects them.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
that's
It's
true.
like, oh, it's irrelevant. Oh, but now he said this. Now we're actually going to make him more popular. So I'm like, is this a PR stunt?
But
And then
did
I
he
then I
kill
go,
somebody?
I don't know. We'll have to.
Allegedly kill somebody? That's
Yeah,
good. I don't even
allegedly.
know
I
who
don't know.
I'm too
I
old
mean,
to know
Dave
who the
Chappelle
baby
said
is.
it, so I didn't. Like that's
So
little
it must
Dave,
be true.
right?
I love him
Dave,
though. I don't
right?
care.
I love him. He is. He's like I don't see him as a comedian. I see him almost like a philosopher or something. Like
Well, he casts light on
a
things that
cultural
people don't want
something.
to talk about. People kind of brush under the rug. Like he may not even have an opinion on this, but
Yeah,
he's just letting you know, hey,
he's just
this dude
making
supposedly killed
observations.
somebody
Yeah,
and y'all didn't care. Yeah.
yeah.
He calls
Very keen
everybody out on their
observations.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
very smart. Yeah,
I enjoy him. I
me
can't wait to
too.
watch.
I can't wait to either. I didn't realize it was out already.
Me neither. I didn't even know it was coming. So now I'm like really excited.
Yeah, something to live for. Yes.
Yes. But make it through my day. I'm gonna order some ice cream on Instacart with those
Ooh, that
chips
sounds
you were talking
good.
about. Oh,
Yes, kettle truffle and sea salt, yo.
anything with
Mm,
truffle.
mm, mm,
I don't
mm.
even know, but there was a
Truffle butter.
place
Let's go.
that made truffle fries.
Yeah.
Duck fat
I,
with truffle ale, something. Oh, it was
yeah.
yeah, I know you don't like that. Sorry. But it was bomb.
Yeah, I
Like the
love
extra
truffle.
crispy.
Yeah. I don't know why I've never gotten truffle oil. I need to order. I guess I don't know what's real or what's not, but you know what? Who cares? I'm just order it,
It
see if I
tastes good.
like it. If I
Hmm.
don't like it, then I'll just order another one. I'm like,
That's how you do.
yeah, exactly.
How else are you
Period.
supposed to
Poo.
do it? Hmm.
We'll be talking about.
All over my social media, everywhere, there are ads for this game called the Skin Deep card game.
Hmm.
And it's like they have a couples edition, romance edition, friends edition, whatever. And I thought it would be fun to do some of the questions with you, my friend.
Okay. I never even heard of it. Skin deep.
You can get it on Amazon. Yeah, the Skin Deep
That's
card game.
cute.
It sounds a little hey, but
Hmm.
it's the friends edition, so don't trip.
Ah.
Um, so some of the questions are like super serious, and some of them are not so serious.
So you got an advantage because you've seen all the questions.
I know. Sorry.
Cheater.
I should have posted this like so we both could look at them. Do you want me just to jump in?
Yeah, jump
Do
in.
you think we know like I before we
I
start
don't know
like
you.
I
I
feel
know
like
I don't know
I
your
feel
ass.
like I enjoy you and we get
Yeah,
along and we always have fun, but I don't know that I know you
that's why we get along.
because we don't know each other.
Exactly. Shit. That's
Like we
that's
don't know
how
where
it
the bodies
works.
are buried, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have lived shared experiences. We've known each other
Yeah.
for a long
We
time,
kept
but
in touch for a long time, but yeah, we don't really know each
it's not
other, and
that it's not
we
that
also
deep. We just one
changed.
of them friends.
No, it's like a soul kind of thing. We have a soul
Yeah.
connection. You know what I mean? Like we
Okay.
don't really know
We
each other as a
sisters.
person. Yeah. We just like each other,
Does
you
that
know?
sound weird? We don't really know each other as people
Yeah.
at
I know
all.
you're a good person. You know I'm a good person. Well, I'm a
Oh,
decent
you are.
person. You
I
know what
was
I
kidding.
mean?
Oh Lord, we try. We try.
Yeah, it's like we see the essence of each other. You know what I mean?
Ooh, essence.
The essence. But yeah, I don't know you, girl. You be listening to
Okay.
some based on that TikTok feed.
Like we do not like the same things.
Not at all. Ooh.
For those that don't know, we just started TikTok and we're obsessed now. So that's why we talk about it all the time. But we share an account for two girls shooting the shit. And so sometimes I'm on there liking and scrolling and interacting, and sometimes Mo is. And it's very interesting because we do not like the same things or aren't drawn to the same types of stuff. So
But it's fun. So I get to see another side of TikTok because they set us up where they try to only drive us to see certain things.
that's
Like,
true.
I got to read more about it, but I mean, I got to watch that Facebook interview. But I heard something about like if you look up diets, then they'll try to drive you to like eating disorder material, like to make you feel worse about yourself, like people with eating disorder.
Ugh.
Not like for help with eating disorder, like more like,
Like
yeah, I
here,
have
these are
it.
your
Like, yeah,
people. Go ahead.
yeah,
Oh,
like the
good
Anna. Remember
stuff.
the Anna group?
Pro
Yeah,
Anna and Pro
yeah,
yeah, Pro
that's
Mia or whatever.
crazy.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I'm not.
Like
I'm
those
that.
groups? Probably. I bet it is, but we just moved
They
on to
probably
something
call it
else.
something else. Yeah, they probably call it a different name. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of things, like a lot of crimes, like that's. Oh my God, it's crazy you said that because there's a lot of crimes and a lot of things that happen have never been resolved or the person got away, and
Hmm.
nobody cares. We just moved on to something else.
As a culture, I think we have ADD.
Yeah,
Like we get hyper focused on one thing at a time and then move on to the next and don't care
and
anymore.
forget about it. I'm like, what
And
happened?
that's how it is with school shootings.
Yep.
we've had several. There was one that made the news recently in
Yeah, in
Texas, but like,
Texas.
but there have been several before that, like in the
Hmm.
month of September.
Yeah.
Um, and and this is again my obsession with TikTok. The only reason I know is because kids from that shooting
There was one here. Did you
going,
see? Well, that was like a football game. You see, I think I sent it to
this is
y'all. And the
terrible.
kid,
Oh,
they were taking a selfie, and then it was like pop, 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 and then they thought it was a joke. I think the guy thought it was a joke, and then he saw everybody jumping down, and it's just like these are kids,
children. Yeah.
babies. That's
Mm-hmm.
sad. Are they preparing us? I feel like we complain about this, but I mean, isn't that how it is in like
Other
Jerusalem?
parts of the
Like,
world.
yeah, you just got to get used to it. Maybe that's what they're preparing
I
us
don't want
for. I don't
to.
know.
That's
I don't want to.
terrible. You can't live like that.
Apparently, you can.
I've been seeing, and I don't know if this is as a result of you on on the TikTok or me on the TikTok, but a lot of videos that are like, I don't even know the word, but just trash in America.
Yeah.
Not trashing it, but it'll
No,
be
showing
somebody
the inadequacies.
right. Somebody in China was like, oh, culture shock. Like I came here and like nobody takes naps. And it's a
Hmm.
culture there. Everybody between this time, you take a lunch and a nap because it makes you more productive. And like here,
Yeah.
they just work you till you die, you
I got
know?
a heart. I got a heart machine for my COVID-19, and I didn't even have to pay for it
Yeah. Or like Australia, somebody was like, why would I want to come to America? Why do you think everybody wants to go there? Like here, you
because
get
they
a test.
do. I had to call them out on that. I want to know
Well,
because I'm asking
but some countries probably don't. They have it as
every. I
I
mean, every
mean,
country wants to come here, even Australia, and I don't understand it. And I'm
well,
like, why?
the dude was saying like in this one, he was like, they our country, our government, whatever, sent us COVID tests that we could take at home.
Yeah.
They sent us food during the time because everybody wasn't working. We were staying at home. They had a nurse that called and personally checked in on everybody. Like
Hmm.
everybody had a sign, you know, like just the levels of care.
Yeah.
And they're just like, we don't have to worry about being shot up. Like
That's why I laugh at the all lives matter. I'm like, in the United States, no life matters. That should be the United States theme. No
money
life
matters.
matters.
That's
Money
what matters.
matters.
Yeah.
It's all about money and people are like, why do we have to pay? We have to pay so you can have a salary. Like it's not for the rich. I mean, it's for the rich, but they control everything, and we're paying our we're if things didn't cost a certain amount, then that's going to fall on somebody else. Your friend who's working in this industry, your friend who's working in the medical big pharma industry, isn't going to get a check.
Right.
You know what I'm
But the
saying? So
people
it's
up
like
top are always going to get their
they're
checks.
always going to get a check, but we're basically spending money to pay other people's bills. Like so people are
Can't
like, why don't
pay
we
my
just get rid of
bills.
can we
Can't
just
pay
get rid of this? Then how's your friend gonna make a living? Like how's your friend gonna survive? I think that people don't
I
think
mean,
about that.
how else does it work? I don't even I'm not
I don't
even
know. It hurts my head. I can't think about it.
Oh. Anyways, so the skin deep game.
Yes. Let's
Do you
go.
want me to? Okay. Uh this is a cheesy one. How spicy do I like my food?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Mild, medium, hot, on fire?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
medium?
see, this is what I'm saying. Like we don't know each other. I like
Yeah.
hot food, girl. Make
I
myself
thought you
make
used
it
to, but I
burn.
didn't. Yeah, but I know if you still liked hot food. Yeah, I was thinking about food. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm old.
Yeah, because you're old.
I like it hot. I think
What
you like
about me?
spicy food. I think you like so. I just remembered you
See,
dousing
I'm
everything in
medium.
sriracha.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because I can't process it. That's why I think I just
Damn.
projected up myself onto you. Like, yeah, I can't process spicy.
Did you used to like spice? I feel like you used to like
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, hot sauce on everything.
Yes, I
Yeah,
still put hot sauce on everything.
I still once in a while, but I can't. I'm not trying to rip open my stomach. I'm not sure how that works.
Dang, we are aging. This is a sad conversation.
I'm happy about it. Get me out of
Ooh,
here.
yeah, but I just give me the jalapenos, all that. You know what?
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
gonna.
even. Ooh, I really can't. And those fresh jalapenos out the door. Ugh.
Oh, we have so many in our garden. Ooh,
I
it
mean,
makes
I'm
the
gonna
guac. Ah,
suffer. And it's like, once in a while you're like, oh, I gotta have it. It's like you forget,
I
and well, for
struggle.
me,
I'll do it. I'll do
yeah,
this. I'll struggle
I
through it.
suffer. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how I
You
am with
got a
chocolate.
garden? You said you got a garden?
Yeah, we got
Uh,
jalapenos. We got all kind of things in the garden.
yes.
But I've been making guac with the fresh jalapenos, and it's ooh, I
Yeah,
see,
that's good. All
delicious.
right, that was fun.
Uh, I'm not doing that one.
No,
Uh,
do it. Don't be doing.
how many people do you think I've slept with?
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to do that. I
That's
don't think a
right.
lot.
See,
Yeah, You could cut
Good.
it
Yeah.
out, but
Don't
you could
think a
cut it
lot.
out. You
Yeah,
could
I
cut it
might cut
out,
it
but I
out.
would say six, maybe six.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
You got a guess for me? You're like,
Um,
I can't keep up.
5.
Girl, bye. Next.
Ooh. We're gonna have to take this offline because now I'm curious and I want to know. Um,
Never.
okay.
I'm just kidding.
Uh, what kind of underwear do I wear?
I'm sorry.
Not
This is
today.
an inside joke.
Let's not talk about what we're wearing today, okay? Because we're wearing the same underwear today. But do I wear lace, silk, cotton, bikini,
Cotton.
thong, hipster, boy shorts?
Cotton.
Okay.
Just cotton cotton briefs. I don't know cotton, but coverage. Whatever it is, like high waisted. I don't know.
I need coverage. Yeah, no, I'm a mama now. I used to wear cute little thongs and this and that. And, now it's I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Cotton briefs, bikini cut, maybe something.
What about me?
I would say the same. Cotton briefs, maybe bikini cut. Oh, maybe a boy short, maybe.
Yeah, I wear a variety. I mean, whenever I wear them.
Oh, so you don't wear drawers?
I mean, who needs draws these days?
I know in this pandemic, I know
Yeah.
a group of people who've been like, I stopped wearing underwear
Yeah.
in the pandemic. I still wear underwear. I don't wear a bra anymore.
I'm booty dude. Stomach stick out farther than my booty do. I tried to put a thong on the other day,
Oh, I
and
can't do that. Ooh.
the thong was all on my butt cheek. I was like, oh, this ain't gonna work. This is sad.
Ooh, I hate thongs. Whoever invented that, like, why?
So there's no
Why?
line in your clothes, I think.
So why do we care?
Visual aesthetic.
For whom?
We like to. No, it's just like for our pleasure. We like to see seamless.
For whose pleasure?
I don't know. Like it's a tingly.
When that's riding all
It's a tingly in the brain, just like you. You know, like if somebody's tag is sticking out, you'll be like, oh no, like you feel like uncomfortable. So it just makes you feel more at peace. It's just a weird brain thing. I think it makes you, like you were talking earlier off before the podcast about the root chakra. It just makes you feel like things are in place, maybe like
a thong.
If you're not
BPL
seeing all kind of
crazy?
stuff going, no, if you're not seeing tags and shit in somebody's ass, because you're gonna look at an ass. We're human.
The other day, my husband, I put on yoga pants, and he's like, "Nice VPL," and I haven't heard that in a long time.
What's that?
Visible panty line, VPL. I was like, "Dang, you use the lingo,
right? How do you know that? Right?
I was like, "I'm sorry, I have granny draws on with my yoga pants."
Oh,
I don't care anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously I don't care. I mean, I told you I don't even have a diaper line for my period diapers.
Y'all, that's why we were laughing earlier. We were the same diaper draws on. Listen to our period podcast episode if you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, y'all.
Okay, so underwear. Oh, okay. Where do you see us in 10 years?
Man, if I'm alive,
near 20.
Well, hopefully I won't be alive, but if I am,
you just shut your face.
If I'm alive in 10 years, oh God, that would be horrible. The only way I could see it is if we're in Sonoma or something, getting some wine.
Yes.
We got our booze, you know.
It's always.
I got my one kid, maybe two, and my stepkids or whatever.
Having wine. We all just having wine.
Yeah, we're out there. The kid, yeah, you go there.
They have grown children.
Hacky sack for the kids and shit.
Hacky sack for the kids.
Yeah.
10 years.
And then I go back
kids will be
grown. Yeah.
My daughter
pretty
will be
much.
18. She'll be in college.
They'll be talking like this. The boys will be talking like this.
Don't even. They'll be teenagers.
I know. Mine will be probably 8, 7.
I can't even. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and then we go back to you going back to your commune, your vegan commune, and I'm going back to, I mean, you're going back to your yoga commune. I'm going back to my vegan commune with my boo that we run in our animal sanctuary.
Oh.
Yes, and I'm running
Can
a
we be
few
neighbors?
companies. You running some companies, you know?
Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Traveling the world.
What about you? What do you see in 10 years?
Definitely see the Dharma Ranch. That's what I'm calling it.
Love that.
We already talk
You
about
better
it. My
you better
husband and I talk
copyright or
about it.
whatever, trademark that mess.
I know before someone takes it. Well, I have other names too that I'm considering. But yeah, like a yoga and wellness retreat somewhere in Colorado or Wyoming or somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Hmm.
Doing that and just being happy, hopefully being at peace with whatever's driving me
Exactly.
crazy right now.
And I feel like I'll be a lot slimmer too, because I done worked through all the bullshit and everything and
Mm,
learned
I don't
some
know
life
about that on my
lessons.
end, but
Yeah. I see myself as one of
whatever it
those
is,
older
I'm at
black
peace with it.
ladies. You know, those fit like Angela Bassett kind of black ladies.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if that's really going to happen, but I feel like in order, if I'm
It
going to be
will
alive in
if you
10,
manifest it.
yeah, if I'm going to be alive in 10 years, I'm going to have to be looking like
Do it, girl. Do it,
yeah.
girl. Ooh, 10 years.
With my husband. And honestly, when I saw my husband, and we always go back and forth about this swirl and stuff, but this is funny. I saw Michael McDonald, like a Michael McDonald looking dude. Yamo beat I guess I meant there's probably somebody older, probably with white hair, like because my hair is already getting white, so I don't know if I'll have it by
I don't
then.
even want to talk about it. You ready to see this? Look at this.
I mean, you can dye your hair if you want. I don't want to. I
I
want to
don't
be
want to
Storm.
either.
I mean, if I dye, it's going to be something odd, like purple, but my braids are all coming out. Like they're just sliding out. I'm like, I'm not getting braids again. I'm going to get them
No.
locked.
You know what? I never understood was like, oh, it's supposed to be a protective hairstyle. I'm like, how protective if it's just ripping your hair out?
Okay, can we talk about this? Like, I would love for somebody to chime. This is unrelated, but the people who wear the protective hairstyle, like the wigs and all that stuff, like religiously, and never show their real hair, their hair goes down their back. I'm like, what are you hiding it for? The grave? Like, you want your funeral to be lit? Like,
It could be
what you
like the big
protecting? You don't
reveal
ever have it out. You never have it out. You're going to die with probably it on. It's just like,
with long hair.
yeah, like what's the point of
Your
long, beautiful
hair.
hair? Your long, human, beautiful hair that comes out of your scalp that you do. And so, if anybody knows, because I'm not talking shade on this is ignorance. Like I have,
Why are you hiding it? Or what do you, yeah, you're protecting
yeah,
it when you gonna
I'm
let it
I'm
out?
hiding because my hair is bullshit. Like that's why I'm hiding mine. It's short. I don't know how to take care of it, and that's going to be covered up anyway. So I don't care. So, but now it won't because I'm going to get the locks.
Mm. I hate hair.
Me too.
Like I don't.
But
Oh,
finish your thought, girl. Now I want to hear.
oh, I just hate. I don't know what, like, it's dead skin cells, the dead cells
Yeah, it's
that we
dead.
try
It's
to
just
make look
attractive.
cute,
It is
and then when you
attractive.
get older, it starts to thin and fall
Yeah.
out and do all kinds of turn colors and stuff. What am I supposed to do with this shit?
But I'm
Like,
saying I don't care because I can throw a wig on. I can
yeah.
always throw a wig on. Even they have braid wigs. Like I'm not doing this
I've seen
anymore.
those.
Sitting
Yeah.
there being disrespected by people on the phone, running around to go get some food, talking to their friends, kids running around. Like I
Oh, while
hate
you're
these
getting your hair braided?
salons.
Yeah.
Yeah, these braiding salons are trash. Spending all that money, wasting my whole day for what? For some braids
For
are
your
gonna
hair to fall
like this
out.
is what 3 weeks? Like forget that.
The struggle.
That's drug.
How can I support you in becoming the person you want to be?
Ooh, that's
It's
good.
deep. It's a deep one.
Send
We
me some
done with the
money.
underwear stuff.
Send me some money. I'm just kidding. I guess they meant like emotionally support.
Or just, I
Um,
mean, who do you want to be and how can I help you do that?
Shoot me.
I'm gonna call a wellness check on your ass because you.
Hell no. They shoot people on a wellness check, girl. You really gonna thank you, yeah, do that. Thank you. I forgot. Yes, you're smart. You
It's
smart.
Krista. I'm gonna call her. We need her
I'm like, that's just going. This cop just got charged in New York for killing this lady on a wellness
on a
check.
wellness check.
I mean, I'm not laughing at that. It's just so outrageous. Like my mind can't process it.
This is why. This is
We don't
part of
need them.
the.
Yeah.
Well, this is part of the improperly named defunding of the police. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's why I have a friend who.
Reallocate.
Yes, I have a friend who works in mental health
Oh,
and
sweet.
in Orange County, and she's part of this new task force type thing where she's going around and interacting and helping the homeless populations there and people who have mental illness or whatever as another resource instead of the police.
Mm.
So I mean, I think that's important. If
Yeah, I
you're doing
think
a
that's
wellness
very
check, why are
important.
you coming in unless that person is armed and whatever? I don't understand why somebody would get shot on
Did you
foot.
watch
I mean,
Squid Games?
not yet. I'm kind
Okay,
of
we gotta
scared.
watch. It's not scary. It's so
It's not
farcical that I mean,
okay.
for me, and I'm a scary. You know, I'm scary. My root
I
chakra.
guess
You know.
I don't do that,
Yeah.
but
It's
I want
not.
to.
It's to me, it was farcical.
I'll
I
watch it
don't
after
know.
Chappelle.
Yeah. So let me know what you thought, and let's do an episode. Like that might be fun. I would love to
Are
talk
you
about
trying to
it.
skirt the question?
Wait, what was the question? Oh yeah, first.
How can I support you in becoming the person you want to be? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first because I don't even know. I don't know who I want to be.
I I need you to keep me accountable.
Yes. Who you
And we
trying to
talk
be?
about we talk about all of our goals. I mean, before we got on here, we were talking about restarting this fitness thing that we kind of felt. I mean, I had
Mhm.
surgery, so I stopped or whatever, but I need to get back on
Yeah.
with it for health reasons. I need to, just accountability. And I don't know
Yeah.
what form that takes or
I just want
whatever.
to get on for like peace. You know what I mean? I feel
Mhm.
like it's not natural to be overweight. I mean, no offense, like I'm overweight, but
But
it's
you know
not
what feels
natural.
good to you. And if it doesn't
Yeah.
feel good, your weight or whatever.
Yeah.
If it's making you feel like this ain't good, then it's
It's
not.
not like, because I've always been like able to run and all this stuff. And so people are always shocked, like, oh my God, how are you so fit? But they don't understand, like, you can be fit and fat. Like, I just,
Yeah.
like, I am a pedestrian, I walk around the town and do all that. But it's just something about exercise. It's like we talked about this
Endorphins.
before. It's just something about exercise that I mean, yeah, you get the endorphins, you got to do it. And it's
Yeah,
like,
do it, do it, do it.
I said, you know what? I'm just going to force myself. Like, just get in here and just turn on a video and do something. It's like 15 minutes. Promise myself that I'm going to do 15 minutes a day. I'm worth it.
Hey, yes, you are.
Okay,
You
how
know
else can I
what?
support you?
You
What?
know what I saw, just as an aside, is someone said the pandemic showed us who we really are, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you got forced to be at home and you had more free time, I guess you
Mm-hmm.
could say. And what did we do with it?
Make
And
bread.
that no, but that really like opened my eyes. Like I didn't do anything, like the things I
You
could have done.
did.
But like what? I mean, we started a podcast.
I
That's
feel like
cool.
I grew as a person. I'm
Yes.
a completely
Yes.
different, like, I'm a
Absolutely.
completely different person from before the pandemic.
I
Like,
think
I
so
was
too.
going, like, I like to say FOMO, 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 but when I was looking at pictures from 2019, it was a lot of traveling, a lot of going out, a lot of avoiding the root causes of issues.
Mm,
And
yeah.
so I needed that time to find out who the fuck I was.
Sit with yourself. Yeah.
Sit with myself because I wouldn't. Like, I was always Mo on the go.
Go on the go. Yeah.
Never had to sit down and think why I did some of the things that I did, why I felt the way that I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And so that time really helped a lot. So I believe your friend, whoever said that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like TikTok or something. That ain't my
Mm-hmm.
friend.
Oh.
No, but I mean
No
like the things you could
parasocial
do.
relationship.
I I could have worked out though. I spent more time outside. I could have done, I just feel like
Oh, I did
it's
all that.
more I
I
don't know
didn't
why
work
I
out though.
always have that I always have uh looking back with regret kind of thing. I need to stop looking back.
Me too. I'm a
Um
FOMO person. Girl, I be looking at
yeah.
Zillow every day. And I'm like, why
Yeah.
am I doing that? Like, why am I doing that to myself?
I look at Zillow every day too.
See? My people. See, we got that soul
But
connection.
I mean, I like to dream. So sometimes I
Yeah.
look at houses that are like, whoa, like that's cool. Or also, I mean,
But see, I do that and I'm like, I could have gotten that. Like, that's how I think. Like,
but the thing is,
versus
you
this.
could sell
Yeah.
your house and go get you what you want.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's always once you're in the game, you can keep playing. You know what
Mm
I mean? Like you've got, an asset.
hmm. Mm hmm.
Also, just I mean, we've talked about real estate investing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like to look at houses on the cheap that we could flip or do whatever. So
Yeah. Like, I was even thinking, like, I could technically buy a house, like, on another side of town.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, can I do that and then become a landlord? But then I get,
yeah,
scared
you can
about
rent
it.
it out.
Yeah.
and their rent
And
will
I'm
pay your
scared because
mortgage.
then I'm like, they're probably going to be on opioids and I didn't know. And then, like I go down the thing and then it's like the foundation's going to crack. Like, this is how I think.
So how can I support you in becoming the person
You
you
didn't
are?
finish answering yours.
I
Keep
just
you
said
accountable.
accountability. That's all I need.
I think you could keep me accountable too, but how? Like, how can you keep me
Just be up
accountable?
your ass. Did you do
That
this
that'll
today?
I don't yeah, that bothers me. Like I'm gonna
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would
I was about to say,
yeah.
but you're knowing you and your personality and my personality and the way that we
Yeah.
interact, because sometimes we'll be boop, like every so often, boop, there's a little like butting of heads, and you'll be like one day you may just be like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll
Like
be
so I
like,
feel like
oh,
that would
sorry.
like how can you keep me accountable?
Mm,
Because I don't know. I think the only way you could keep me accountable is like by I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe a check-in, like a daily check-in on like
Maybe.
did you do your fitness? Like I did my fitness. Did you do your fitness?
Or if we both got Fitbits and then we were like friends on Fitbit and had to like, hey, what's up, compete against each other.
Oh yeah. And like let's put a money pot on it.
Dang, look, now we
I don't even care. I'd
some
be
kind
like,
of
oh,
pot. We'll put some
yeah.
kind of pot on it.
Okay, what's the next question? So we both
Um,
want to keep each other accountable. That's how we can support
sure,
each other.
that's easy. When do you feel most alive?
Ooh, that's a good question. Like right now, talking to you. Ah,
That
yeah. When
makes
I'm
me
talking to my
blush.
friends and when I'm hugging my cats. Yeah,
Interactions.
singing songs. When I'm listening to music.
When's the last time you sang, like in front of other people?
5 seconds. Oh, in front of other people. I don't know. It's been a minute. Whenever karaoke was live.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, so that
Fun.
kind of stuff. Yeah, fun stuff. You?
Um, when I'm at the beach, when I'm outdoors, I feel it's almost like religious, should I say?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sun, like yeah, the beach
Like
beating down on you.
just
Yeah,
breathing in
the
and just
sun. I mean,
taking it and feeling a part of, this is so
that's true.
cheesy, but this is how I think in my brain, so whatever, this is who I am. But like just a feeling of oneness and being part of nature around
Yeah,
me.
when
Is
I
that
walk in
weird?
the sun, I'm like that too. Like just being
Yeah.
in the sun and just going for a walk completely changes my mood. Like I could be like, "Fuck
Yeah.
all of y'all," and then I just go for a walk, and I'm like,
Fresh air, beautiful
ah,
tree. Like I
yeah.
love a tree. I,
Hmm.
um
Oh, really?
no, but just and especially for me, especially the beach. I have like a soul thing with just the
Hmm.
sand and the sounds of the
You've always
waves
had
and
that since I've
the
known you.
the smell of the water and the ocean air. But now being here where we are, driving up like to Tahoe or whatever, seeing these spruce trees, like it's like that
I don't know what a sprue. Let me look.
iconic, like it's just like a trunk and then like sparse, like
Let me
almost
see
like a
if I was
pine
right
tree, but
in my
just
thought.
tall, skinny ones. I don't know what it is, but they're
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah,
And
that's
it's
what I
just,
imagine. Yeah,
yes.
I'm
And I
good.
just feel
I'm good.
like, like I could just sleep under these trees and hope a bear doesn't
Hmm.
eat me or whatever. But like, it feels good. It feels good
Yeah,
to be in nature. So that's when
yeah,
I feel
me
most
too.
alive.
But I don't, I struggle with safety stuff. So, like, that's one of my boo thing. Like, that's one of my partner things. Even though some people just got eaten up or whatever when
Aiden,
they went
Aiden
camping.
up.
Eaten up, I said, when they went camping. So it can happen even with a guy. But I feel like like when a guy just knows how to like pitch a tent and like put the fire on.
Uh, I'm sure every
Either
guy
way,
knows how to
either
pitch a
way,
tent.
hey, either
Okay.
way. But he got to know how to pitch an actual, Home Depot. I'm just kidding.
Home Depot. Let's go.
Tent.
I want to.
Um,
I went camping once. I mean, I've been camping a couple times, but this
yeah,
one
me too.
time, and at night I was in the tent, and a bear walked through our camp.
Mm-mm.
And the only reason I
Were
know
you a Big
this,
Bear? I would die.
no, but I heard it like gruffing or whatever the sound
Mm-mm.
is, and it walked past the tent and pushed, like its body pushed against the side that I was laying on,
Oh
as and
shit!
walked
You
past,
just
and
laid
I
still.
freaked the hell out.
You just froze.
Yeah, what was I
Yeah,
gonna do?
yeah. That's the natural God reaction. That's how it's supposed to be.
And then I was like, man, can they smell like things?
Foods and
I
stuff.
had
Yeah.
started my period. I was
Oh, they
like,
can
is this
definitely.
dog
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
come eat, or this
They don't
bear gonna
want
come
that.
eat me? Yeah, no, they were trying to get food or whatever,
Yeah, you got to
probably,
keep
but
the food covered and like the
they have
pooping
the
in the
bear bins.
holes and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, all
I want
kind
to
of
go
stuff.
camping with the kids, but I gotta
That would
get an
be fun.
RV or
Hell,
something.
that's gonna be during my trip in 10 years from now.
Okay, we'll get an RV, or by then I'll
Right?
have an RV.
Yep.
Load everybody in, and we'll
And I'm
go.
gonna
We'll
have
go to
a nice
Yosemite or
RV.
something.
I ain't struggling. That's gonna be nice. Bathroom, bed, kitchen.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it'll be like a tour bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
As we
sounds good.
deserve.
That sounds
Right?
good.
Yes.
Love it. Love
Love
it.
it.
This is a question I really like. If you could gift all humans one thing, what would it be? I don't know why, but this one makes my soul smile.
Empathy.
Mm.
Because I don't think people have it. And I think we get so caught up in ourselves. That's why we're so divided. People are scared. People are afraid somebody's going to take away their resources. People don't care about one another. And I think if I could give everybody a true sense of empathy, narcissists wouldn't exist anymore. So I feel like, yeah, that's what I would give the world. You?
Okay. Mine's more of a physical thing.
Oh, some money.
Um,
I'm just kidding.
home.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about it before with like driving through Oakland and seeing some of the things that I see there. And I feel like it's something that for us that have houses may not mean that much because we've got a roof over our head, but I feel like that's something that people should never have to feel is like, where am I going to sleep tonight?
Yeah.
Or like, where do I don't have a place to return to,
Yeah.
just to have a place where you belong, have a place where you can put your things, whatever, however many or however little things you have, a place where your people are, shelter from things, safety from
Some people
things.
don't want shelter.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, just to have that option,
just,
kind of like healthcare,
but
like we wish everybody would have
yeah,
that. Yeah.
but I mean, it's just to me the idea of not having a roof over your head,
Did you hear
shelter
LA?
from rain, like a safe
Shit, man.
place to
Shit,
be.
that don't even mean nothing.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I feel
um,
I something in me is like you don't have a home. Like I mean, I feel like that's,
yeah,
and I'm not even
unstable.
talking about anything fancy, like, but just everybody just have a roof over your head and a place
Yeah,
to feel
if
safe.
you want it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't like to be in shelters. There have been studies on this stuff. People don't like to be in homes, but the ones who do, at least give them the option. So I don't have the details because I didn't know you were going to say that. But there's in LA, they are going to build a high rise for Skid Row. So there's going to be able to, and as someone who we've walked through fucking Santee and all that
Do
bullshit.
you remember that?
Girl,
Made a
I
wrong
got
turn-
punched.
made
I
a
got
wrong
punched
turn
down
going
there.
to Moscatel's, and we were like, "Oh shit!"
That's that's a decoration store, kind of like a Michaels.
Yeah, made a wrong turn,
Mhm.
getting there, and then it was almost like Zombieland, like you said. It was
Yeah.
just people walking and laying in the streets, lots of people.
And it's still like that because I was
Hundreds of
there
people.
last. When was I there? Last year? Like,
I don't know.
or the
mean,
year
it's
before?
just,
I don't
but there
remember.
were like on one
Yeah.
block, hundreds of people just laid out.
Nope. It was still like that, and it was bad. And it's just like, how is this acceptable? Like that was just all these people just walking around, people bleeding, and just all kind of random stuff.
And a short walk from these multi-million, billion-dollar
Yeah.
businesses and law firms.
I went to a Seder at a loft right there in Skid Row. Beautiful loft, huge loft.
Look at you, Seder.
My people, man, leave my people alone.
Yeah, but you know what? They've built out downtown LA, and they've tried to really get it, whatever. And it's just really sad to me
That's
the amount of money that they've put into that area, and people are moving in and
right
living
there.
like it ain't nothing.
Why?
Right.
But
next
I'm
door
doing
to
the
people
same
who have
thing though.
nothing.
Like I'm doing the same thing though. Like I don't
Yeah.
like there aren't homeless people in the street, but they're still like I'm in the hood. I mean, you have to, but at least people aren't like I don't know how I would feel to be in like walking outside of my doorman building and then there's like homeless people, which I guess I did in New York.
That's
Like,
part of why I can't. New York is a whole nother beast.
yeah,
I
I guess technically I did, but I didn't see it. Like I wasn't walking over people. It was nothing like
When I was in New
Santee.
York, I literally had to step over someone to get
Yeah,
into the
no.
building where we were staying, and it was just that's part of why
Yeah.
I have this bad taste in my mouth about New York.
Yeah.
Because you were like,
'Cause
"Oh, what parts are
yeah.
you going to?" Well, I was like, my experience has
Yeah.
been like urine everywhere,
Yeah, and it
and like a
stinks.
man just laying
Yeah.
in the doorway.
That's
Like I had to
everywhere.
literally
Yeah.
step over
Well,
him.
don't go to San Francisco, girl, because it's gonna be
No,
worse.
girl.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
it like I can't imagine like I've never seen anything in my life like Skid Row. Even Zombieland is not as bad as Skid Row. I don't think
Yeah.
people understand how bad Skid Row is.
Yeah.
Did I talk
And
about the time the guy punched me? I feel like I did.
you told me. I know about it.
I mean, for the podcast.
I don't know. You want to tell? Go ahead and tell the story.
I'll tell it again though, because I don't know if y'all gonna go back in the archives. But um, when I first moved to LA, I would take the bus to downtown LA to go to work, and
Mm-hmm.
I got off the bus and this guy punched me. Like
Walked up and punched you
just walked up and punched me, and he was just screaming
in
at
the
air.
arm or what?
He punched me in the arm,
Uh huh.
and he was just screaming at the air. And I was like, dang, I went to work, my arm was green. It was bad.
So he
Like I
punched
couldn't
you
believe.
hard.
Yeah, he punched. He had gloves on too, and a hood. Like, and
Boxing gloves? No.
right? And
Stop.
I was looking like I was like you when when shit like that happens, you don't expect it to,
You don't know how
and
to
I think
react.
it was around the time Trading Day was out, and so I was like, like I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do, and I just went to work. And then another time, I was getting off of work. I think I did tell that story about the homeless guy was like, "You need to do your hair," and
Oh.
because I had a natural, and I'm just like, I gave him $10, which was like an hour or more of my work, and he gonna talking about you need
your
to do
hair.
your hair. He said we black people, like I'm not representing, but you sitting here, homeless, begging me for money,
Telling
and you
you
sitting
you
here
gotta
with
do your
fake
hair.
blood all over your wrap or whatever you had on your leg, and you're gonna tell me that we black people, and that's that sub. Like I was just talking about this. There's a sub language of black people. Like the words don't tell you everything when a black person speaks. Like you
Mm-hmm.
gotta. There's a sub. Like I can't explain it. So he wasn't saying like we're black people. Like obviously we know we're black. He's like you're a
Mm-hmm.
disgrace to the race because your hair is nappy.
Yeah.
in, in the office. Okay, what's the next
Lord.
question?
When was the last time you cried?
5 seconds ago when I was just crying. You?
Damn.
I was
Yesterday.
crying on this thing. You didn't see? Aw. Okay.
Next. What about our dynamic concerns you?
You already know. You want me to say it on the podcast?
Yeah, say it, girl.
Because you have to take your time to process. I'm not used to that.
Mm.
Like, that's weird to me. So yeah, that's it.
Oh, when we have communications and
Conflict.
boundaries and
Yeah.
conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're different. I mean, what do you do when there's conflict? Do you just go for it?
I don't
Go
have
at
that
it?
kind of like. Yeah, I don't. I guess I don't have enough
you just
conflict like that. I just address the issue. I'm like, I feel this way. How can we fix it? You know, like that's how I am. Like I feel this way.
But when things
Like I don't know.
get, because I know sometimes you and I have one of the problems I think is communicating via text.
Yeah,
I feel like that's just like an issue.
because you
But
can't.
and that's with like everybody. Like it's
Yeah.
just text is not the best way. Written word is not the best way to communicate.
Mhm.
But when there is, and it seems like things are getting heated, you just keep going.
I don't feel
Like,
like
is
I
that
get to the point of heated.
or like where it's because we've had some exchanges that are like, okay, we're missing each other's points, but we're upsetting each other more. Do you know what I mean? And for me, like when things get to that way where I feel like we're not communicating or it seems like it's escalating, I have to retreat to keep it from going bad.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So that's what I do. And then I have to process it because I have to look at it. And because my instinct, and I think this is natural for people to be like, what? No, but my
it's like-
instinct is to be like, I'm right. You know?
yeah, that's
And
the
so I have-
ego. Yeah,
right. So I have to take a step back to realize what responsibility do I have in this part?
Yeah.
Where's my misstep? Otherwise, if I don't take that time to step back and put everything in order, like my ego will end a friendship. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's not
yeah,
that's
that's
not good.
ego.
We'll
Yeah,
end a
so I'm good.
relationship, we'll end
Yeah,
a-
I'll be like, I'm happy to be wrong. Like I don't have to be right. Like
right.
I
right.
don't have all the answers. I don't
Right.
know. And so I ask quite like I come off as abrasive because I think people aren't used to
Yeah, you
people.
do.
People aren't used to people asking questions. Like people just are used to people being fake and bullshitting them, and it's just like, okay, how can I better understand this? This is how I felt. Like nothing to do with you. Like I could be we're all looking at life through our own filters. So it's like, this is
Right.
how I felt. Like I took it this you can be like, girl, like you crazy. Like you didn't even like, what are you, So it's
Yeah.
just more like sharing. And I feel like in the past, because I wasn't secure in myself, I would have
Mhm.
been popping off. And I still pop off at stuff, but that's just like without, like, I have no control over it. Like
I have
that's an
no
animal.
control.
It's true. It's like an animal
I
instinct.
just pop off. I have no
It's like
control.
thing happens, pop off. Like there's no in between. So I can't say anything about that. But like when I have a time to think, like if I can think, this is why I'm feeling this way. This is my ego feeling unheard or feeling attacked.
Mhm.
How is this the truth? So it's just more like trying to find the truth.
That's why I need the time to process. It's
Yeah,
like,
your processing time is okay. I got you.
yeah, I'm slow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what's yours for me?
The dynamic, it's probably the same thing except
Yeah.
reverse.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you bring the energy, and for me it's received as she is popping off.
Mm,
And she's going, so I need to, my response would be to come back, right, with it. I'm like popping my hands, would be to come back and match the energy that
yeah.
I think is coming my way, because I don't know, because it's text,
Yeah.
or it's,
Yeah. I feel like
whatever.
one time we argued and it's like we both thought the other one was dumb. And it's like so stupid. It's
Yeah,
like,
well,
dude, I would never.
that's a tough spot for me. Like that's a sensitive, that's like a trigger point for me.
But it's like
Is
we
not,
both know we're
we're not.
not dumb. So it's like, why would we think the other was dumb? And we don't hang around dumb people. So it's like, so I try to think about that like, okay, we're tripping, like that kind
Yeah.
of thing. But yeah, it's just understanding the communication style. And I feel like this is helpful if I ever meet someone, because it's like, okay, this is how
Different
I handle
styles.
conflict.
Yeah.
Like these are the different styles. Don't try to read too much into it. And then remember, I'd be psychoanalyzing. Like, okay, yeah, so let me try to psychoanalyze.
What's wrong with
Gosh.
him? But this is a benefit to our friendship. I feel like is that I wasn't you're like a mirror to me,
Oh,
showing me
damn.
like things. Dang, was that something
That
like
was deep.
no? But like you're showing me very honestly, sometimes too honestly, who I am. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
wow.
I do take time. I do step back and retreat. Um, some of it isn't just for processing. Some of it is like, ooh, I'm licking my wounds. I feel
Hmm.
harassed or I feel whatever. But a lot of it is, I got to process because I don't want to. And I do this a lot now. And I don't know that I did it before. I would process and never come back, is probably what it would be. But
Hmm.
I need
I've done that before.
to sort through and process.
I guess
Um,
for you, probably, I feel like maybe I'm more comfortable with you than you are with me. Like, I feel like I don't care. Like, I mean, not that I don't care, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. I can't describe it. Like, I feel like probably what I would want in a partner. Like, I feel secure. I feel safe.
oh,
Like, I feel loved. Like, I feel comfortable expressing myself. Like what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that.
I think it's the opposite for me. I mean, I feel the
Mm,
same way.
yeah.
I value this friendship so much that I need to step back and make sure that I am doing things the right way.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I don't, because some people don't get me stepping back. They just get me,
Hmm.
and that's that. But I think like in response to my parents, to my husband, to you, and a handful of other friendships, I do step back and have to think about what I'm saying, what I've
Hmm.
done, if I need to apologize, if like that kind of a thing. Whereas not everybody gets that part of me. So
Yeah.
I think your style and my style are very different,
Yeah.
but the intent is the same behind it.
Yeah, and I think like that's the part of understanding, which is kind of helpful for me to like to understand how to not just deal with you, but deal with other
I'm
people.
freezing.
Damn, you okay?
It is cold, girl. It's
Oh,
cold.
okay.
It's so
You ain't
cold
got no heat.
already.
I feel like I ain't got nothing on right now.
T-shirt and my panties
Nah, I mean
on.
like heat or cold, AC.
Oh,
All right, girl, what we talking about? Oh yeah, what's the next question?
what made you smile today?
What made me smile today? You. This made me smile. I was in a bad mood.
Girl, get alive.
I don't have one.
I'm stressed. I don't feel like I've had a good smile yet. Like, I mean, this
Yeah.
conversation has been fun, and I feel like it always is though. So
Yeah.
it's not like a new like, ooh, what's made me? I don't know. Outside of this, nothing yet.
Same. Yeah.
It's a
Nothing.
stressful day for me.
Yep, I got a lot going on. Fuck
Hmm.
this. Fuck this shit up. Okay, next question.
I mean, I think I'm pretty much out of question. I mean,
All right,
about
girl.
that.
Anything else
I'm
about
gonna go
anything
watch
else?
Dave Chappelle, and then I'm
Yes,
gonna
I
watch
might need to
Squid
let me
Game.
watch it. Watch it with me. Let me watch because I ain't got no Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Huh.
put it. Just share the screen. I can't see it.
Right now?
I mean, like we don't have to record it, but whenever you watch it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll
All
do that.
right. Love you.
All right. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.